This is our first tutorial about the new dress code in the new and reformed Dragon Rouge. I will today talk about how we are dressed in our outdoor magical workings, and many of our workings are in nature. It of course is depending on where in the world you live, so you must dress what is convenient and practical in the part of the world you live. But anyway, there are a few things that we like to emphasize and that we should try to dress as a dress code to recognize each other and also create the feeling of a current where we're working together as a sister and brotherhood. So first of all, of course, it is the T-shirt, or it can be a polo with some of the symbols of the order. It can be the black diamond, it can be the symbol of the dragon, it can be this Order Draconis seal. Some of the symbols of the order is strongly recommended that you have as your magical clothing. Why? When you go into a magical work, you leave the mundane world for a while and you go into the magical world. And when you change dress, you also change mindset. So that's why it's important that you actually have a magical dress. And Dragon Rouge is a highly pragmatic magical order, so we prefer to work with practical clothes. But anyway, it should be not the same clothes as you use in your everyday life, but you transform yourself through the clothes and with the help of the clothes. So first of all, some T-shirt, shirt, polo, or sweater that is has the symbol of the order and our current. That is also something that is important because it is one of the ways to support economically and financially the order, because a magical order always struggle with the economy, and we must in all ways possible try to help each other and help the organization so we can continue with our common work. For outdoor use, we also recommend this kind of multifunctional trousers. They're good in the forest, and they're good also in different kind of nature. They are good against the rain, and they're comfortable, and the color of the clothes should be black, because we are working with the dark path, and we should sometimes in our workings become shadows. We should also have good shoes, some kind of boots. I prefer myself classical Dr. Martens, but you choose yourself. But it should be comfortable shoes that you can walk for quite long distances with. Then if you need a jacket or not, it is of course depending on how cold it is. Now in Sweden it is autumn weather, so it's neither cold nor warm. It's however quite rainy, so both for practical and for magical reasons it's good if your jacket has some kind of hoodie. It has a lot of magical connotation with having a hood, but it is also highly practical if, for example, it is raining and you are walking in the forest. So that's something we recommend. Then you should have a black leather belt This is for many reasons, which we're not going deep into in this tutorial, but the belt is a symbol of the god Thor, and also of powers known as Ki, Chi, and so on throughout the world. The center of the life force. So a black belt is what we strongly recommend as part of this magical draconian outdoor wear. There are 3 tools that you more or less say is obligatory when you go out to work magically with Dragon Rouge, despite if you're working on your own or if you work as a group. It is this kind of multi-functional tool. This is the classic with the proper name, Victorinox, the victor of the night, and it is the one that has a small knife. You have a scissor here. Yeah, a lot of tools that will be useful in nature and for different purposes, and you will see that not least in magical workings it is of great value to have this kind of multifunctional tool. Then, since we often work in night time, we should have a flashlight. So bring with you a flashlight. That you depend a little bit on what kind of work you are making, but a flashlight is something we want you to have, because if you need to come out of the forest, or if you get lost, etc., etc. And it is often good also to have an ordinary lighter if you want to make a campfire or something similar. And last but not least, the magical wand. And Dragon Rouge have the attitude that magic is not a role game. It's not fantasy. It's working with reality. So our magical wand is this. That is very good to have in your pocket and fitting very comfortably. And it is this extended stick. It's made in 3 parts, representing the 3 layers of reality that we normally work with. And it's also a very good way to conjure the forces, making signs, rising up in a Hudrakon Omegas. But in case, because we are always warriors that are and should be prepared to defend our co-humans, so in case we would see, for example, some young woman being harassed or attacked, this is also a very good weapon that you go and can help your co-human. So this is a very good magical wand that we use for our workings in Dragon Rouge. This was the tutorial for how we dress for outdoor magical workings. Thanks.